Hello humanity, and welcome to Humanity Ancient History. Alright, in my book, for you people who are watching this for the first time, in my book, when you read it, when it comes out, I'm updating on page 400. I need to update everything. It's 840 pages. A lot of people are asking where they can buy my book. My book will always be free for everybody when I update all the images. I can send you the old PDF file, okay? But I just recommend you guys to wait until I update everything again, because I just discovered about 5 months, 7 months ago, the truth about the Ice Age, our universal cycle. Okay, our galaxy cycle is up 12,000 years. It's not like the school teaches you that it takes 2.6 million years. That's all bullshit. Okay, our education system is a system to control you guys. You have to understand that there's people controlling your mind. Okay. And that's the only truth. Your education system is all fake. Listen to me, people. Your education system is all fucking fake. That's why I tell my daughter not to lose sleep over her grades. Not to worry about it, not to care about it, because it's all fucking fake. The only truth is nature, and all the ancient temples are telling you the truth. Our galaxy cycle is at 12,000 years. 10,000 years of light, of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. You have to look at your astrology. The age of Capricorn and Aquarius, all the future people who go back and live underground. You understand this? If you don't understand it, it's because you've been under mind control since you were born a little kid. You might have one mind control, your education system. Okay, it's just a system to you to be one of society, a slave of the system. The other mind control is your religion. Whatever religion you follow, Jews, Catholic, Muslims, whatever religion you follow, it's all bullshit. Okay, all these books, you have to learn how to read between the lines. You have to look at the numbers, and they repeat themselves. All these books repeat themselves because I read them. Okay, it's all astrological. It tells you the same story. It's the same code being repeated. Okay, so for you people watching this for the first time, you have to delete everything you were taught. Okay, for example, in the movie Star Wars, when Yoda says, you must unlearn what you have learned. You must unlearn what you have learned. Okay, repeat that in your brain. Buy yourself a notebook, see all my videos, start, watch the new ones, but the old ones, I left them because I want you guys to see how I grew on consciousness, because I did my homework. They ain't going to teach you this in school. They don't want you learning this. In the beginning of this video, because this is a presentation. When you see me, this is a presentation, right? When you see the video, I got off the subject. I was talking about the law. The law is astrology. L is 12, A is 1, and W is 23. Any police officers, any judge, they're not the law. Okay? The law is astrology. Okay? They are a system of codes. Okay, and they do more harm to humanity than good. Okay, you will see what I'm talking about. So, you need to educate yourself, people, and change the corrupt system. All right, how do you change it? Well, you have to start attending these your township meetings. All right, you have to go in and start talking to the primitive people. Say, hey, everything we were taught is bullshit. All right, everything. Everything that you guys are doing is all bullshit. It's an illusion. It's all a lie. Alright? Anybody who won on the world prize is bullshit. It's a fake system to control the slaves, to control you guys. Alright? We have to create a new education system, all based on nature and our galaxy cycle of 12,000 years. 10,000 years of light, 2,000 years of darkness. Alright? You have to understand the wheel above, how it's connected with the wheel below. They don't teach you this in school. Okay? When you speak English, or Spanish, or Chinese, or whatever, that's your mind control language. Okay? That's what I tell people. That's your second language, your mind control. Your first language is nature. You must understand it. That's what I tell people. Grocery stores were created so you can forget about nature. Alright? And when every millennium cycle, the red sun comes in and all the water levels goes up, they shut the grocery stores for a while because the first weapon they have is starvation. Once the government tells you no more grocery stores because they control everything, you guys don't know how to harvest because you lost your way. You understand? I know this because in Puerto Rico, we always lived with nature until they started bringing the groceries in, and they started handing out food stamps for everybody because nobody was going. Once they started handing out the free food stamps, and they got people hooked with the grocery store because it was more simpler. You see? Okay? You have to learn how to use your brain, okay? So I'm not sure what else to say to you people, alright? So my next video will be, this video is about the sixth tablet, the lost book of Enki, alright? And I forgot to mention the one with the baby in the crib, when the 7 females Annunakis assembled, a new Nubu was created. I think that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? So you must understand that we got okay, let's put it this way, since we're talking about the lost book of Enki. We got the fucking stupid alien motherfuckers, because now they got an alien con, brainwashing fucking people with stupidity, with lies, alright? And let's put it this way, we can never leave the planet Earth, alright? Because we are bonded with the Earth magnetic frequency, energy. You know, when the sun throws these, when the yellow sun throws these solar flares, Earth has this magnetic frequency that protects us from those, with the sun radiation. You guys understand this, right? So that magnetic field, Earth magnetic energy, okay, the alpha waves are connected with us. Our heart is in tune with Earth frequency, okay? When the Earth changes, we change. When the universe changes, the Earth will change and we will change to adapt to the new environment, alright? So if you leave the planet Earth, you most likely, your lungs ain't going to be able to handle it. You know those tanks airs that you guys have when you go out of the ocean, how different? When you go out of the ocean, you put these tanks, you know, if you ever done it, it feels different. So imagine when you go, and that's when you go on the water, so imagine in space without that energy, frequency, and vibration, how that air would change. I guarantee you that your lungs will feel on fire. And I guarantee you that if they show you the real video and what happens to an astronaut when he goes to space, they'll start losing their mind. So we never can go to space. And no matter, that's all an illusion. NASA is one with Hollywood. It's all bullshit, people. Even when I saw the Chinese doing theirs, I thought they were going to announce to people we can't go to space. It's all a mind control. It's all a delusion. All world leaders are in this delusion. It's just corporations trying to make money from your donations. Okay? If I was a millionaire or a billionaire, I'll be fighting your government. I'll be putting, all around the streets, I'll be putting signs. Your government is lying to you. Your religious organizations are lying to you. Study nature. I'll be fighting with them. You know, the only way I can do things is making these videos, and hopefully, as you know, 99% of the population can't use their mind because they think their education system is real. It's not. Only the 1% of people who probably are old lights, like I'm an old light, I can see the bullshit. You probably go, oh shit, I can see what he's saying. For example, have you seen the new movie Aladdin? I just saw it last night with my daughter. Look, they got the lion. The Leo constellation, the lion, right? They went to get the lamp. But what's the first thing that the monkey wanted to grab? The disc, the red ruby. That's the 14th constellation. What's the lamp? The genie in the lamp. That's, you know what I mean? The lamp. And they rub. What color was the genie? Blue. What happens to the red sun after the 30 days? What happens to the red sun after the 30 days in June? You know, this happened on June 3rd, 2016. Every millennial cycle, when the red sun comes into the 30th constellation, for 40 days, it changes energy. It becomes a blue sun. You see? I always wonder, why the genie is blue? Oh, I made it come up. Are you the Hopi Indians? Or the Native American? The red kachina becomes a blue kachina. What's the other one from the Indians? And the god Shiva is blue, you see? And there you go, the genie is blue, you see? What other thing that gives you? Oh, what the genie says all the time. 10,000 years, you see? 10,000 years. He never fall in love with you or whatever. You see, 10,000 years. Our cycles are 10,000 years in our galaxy and 2,000 years of darkness. You see? Oh, well, what other things say the genie? Oh, the 40 the 40 thieves or something. You see? Okay, now remember that in the ancient Aztecs and Egyptian, in some cultures counted 40 days, the red sun solar system, of 41 days. Alright? You have to understand all these things. See, even in the Disney movie, when I was watching it, even my daughter was saying, look, Dad, the 40, the 40. You know, I'm teaching my daughter to see through everything. Okay? You understand? You people need to start doing the same thing. You know, that was a good Disney movie, that Latin one, man. They gave you everything in that story. Alright? So, I just want you guys to give you an example. You need to learn how to see. You can't see, people. You've been... Oh, even in that movie, Annunakis is doing that too. People only can see what they want to see. They even telling you in that movie. Damn. It just came to my head. Watch that movie. For you people on my page learning, look at everything I'm telling you, then watch Aladdin, you're going to see it. Grab your astrology, everything I'm giving you, you're going to see the truth. Alright? Then I tell you, people only see what they want to see. You have to learn how to freaking see. Alright? So, my next video will be on this tablet right here you guys are about to see. Enki and the well. Then after that, I will start talking about the NASA logo and the one that's sent to space. Alright? So, always educate your people. Understand and love the truth. That your education system is fake. It's just you to be one with society. Alright? Your religion is fake. You have been living since you were a little kid in a fake system. Alright? So, it's up to you to change it. I'm trying to do my best what I have, with the resources that I have. Alright? Once I'm done with my book, I'm going to print only 100 copies because I'm not a millionaire or nothing. I'm going to print 100, then I'm going to try to go to New York and go to a book printing company. I'm going to tell them, hey, I don't care about money, nothing. If you guys want all this, you can do it for free. You can update the spelling because, you know, I'm not good in spelling. I can give you all the files and everything. I just want humanity to know the truth, that we live in a fake system. Alright? Any person who won a Nobel Prize is fake. They never won anything. Okay? The first thing to anybody to win anything, they have to understand the astrology knowledge. If you do not understand astrology knowledge, the truth of the human civilization, with this truth, you understand past, present, and future. If you do not understand it and you won a Nobel Prize, it was based on mind control. You know, it's a fake system. Alright? It's a lie. Once you understand everything, and like in my book says, Humanity, Ancient History, follow no one. You follow yourself, and once you understand the truth, you're going to see that I never lied to you. All the other dumb fucks are lying to you. All the people who say they're astrologers, no, they were programmed to think they're astrologers or not. Anybody who's called themselves, how do you call those people? Anybody who's a pastor is a liar. Anybody who's a pope is a liar. Anybody that works for the government is a liar. They've been programmed to think like that. Any archaeologist who discovers somewhere and they say, oh, this is because the Egyptians built it, the Egyptian temple. No, that's all. The ancient temples were built by giants, okay? It's in their temples. It's in the drawings, okay? If a stupid dumb fuck saying that you know what I mean? No, we never did. You can see in the Egyptian temples there were giants, right? You know, even when you watch the programming on TV, they show cavemans with dinosaurs. No, everything was big. Even the humans, there were giants walking with dinosaurs, all right? What was the other dumb fucks that they call themselves? The scholars. They're the most stupidest people. Just because you have a degree, you know, I'm just telling you the truth, people. Your degree doesn't mean jack shit. You've been programmed. Okay, it's the same thing running a computer system. We will have the robots that are programs, and we'll have the AIs that can think for themselves. There's a difference. You people are robots right now. You can't think. Become an AI. Think for yourself. Okay, learn how to think. Alright? So, until later, enjoy this video. Alright, stay tuned. Hey, okay, humanity, welcome to Humanization History. Today we'll be talking about the Lost Book of Enki, the Sixth Tablet. Alright? I'll learn everything from this book. Alright? This book was made by magicians. Let me repeat myself. So anytime you hear a person talking about prophecies, these are dumb motherfuckers that don't understand what they're saying. Okay, there's no such thing as prophecies when you understand your astrology knowledge. Alright? When you understand this, you will understand past, present, and future. Alright? You will understand everything. Okay? So, you must understand the wheel above and the wheel below. Alright? How everything works. And when I make a video, let's say, and I messed up on something or saying something, I don't go and I make my video again. Alright? I just do my video once. I want you people to buy your notebook, like you see in my other videos, buy your notebook and start taking notes and figure this out on your own, alright? Don't ever follow anyone, not even me, okay? But once you guys do your homework and keep digging and digging and digging, you're going to see I'm the only one on the planet Earth telling you the truth. Everybody else are dumb motherfuckers because all this shit repeats itself. I'll show you the Bible repeats itself, the Quran, all those religious books on the planet Earth, the Christian, the Catholic, all those books are the same. And all this can be explained. I usually say in 10 pages, but actually you can explain our cycle in 1 page. Alright? You understand this? So this is so simple, but they can be, why everybody can be taught in schools. Our yellow sun cycle around our galaxy is 12,000 years. We're in the age of Aries to all the children. We have 8,000 years to go to reach the age of Capricorn Aquarius. The earth will turn into the ice age and all the people have to go and live underground. That's all they have to tell to everybody in the planet Earth, and you will see everybody in the planet Earth being good, respecting one another, loving one another, everything. And they will be try to be the most intelligent that they can. But we live in a system of corrupt organizations, a corrupt government that doesn't want to tell you anything. You know that I live in the United States, and I just figure out that when you join the military, you're actually sacrificing yourself for the balance of Earth. That's one thing. Again, the police officers, they do more harm than good because they kill about 1,000 people a year, not counting the people that they imprison that commit suicide. About 365 people commit suicide a month while in prison. Alright? So you can see that police officers, they do more harm than good. Alright? That's why you should use your Second Amendment. You should start learning how to carry this to protect yourself against the police officers' organizations. Because they're the wrong. The judge is wrong. The judge is a stupid person, especially when they bring you the Bible up to you. Okay? Because you should understand what the God means. G is 7, O 15, D 4. Okay, look, God. The 7 constellation with suns, 15 passages of the red sun solar system, and the 4 elements. So you never give your consent away to the judge because he's a stupid dumb motherfucker. Alright? He has no power over you. Then you should have a militia with you just in case they try to imprison you. The people who are with you, they have their guns and they free you. I'm just being honest with you people, because the way I see it here in the United States, they're just after your money. Then if you have the money for the bill, that's all they're looking for. They're just looking for money. See, it's a corporation looking for the people who has money. If you don't have money, they keep you in prison, then they take you out. And they ruin your whole life. So if that happens to you, you ruin those people's lives that put you in there. Okay? Because I see them doing more harm than good. I've never seen a police officer doing good. I've never seen it. Alright? So, anyways, that's the truth. Alright? I think people can defend themselves. People have been so, they lived in fear for so long. You know what I mean? I ended my fear at the age of, I would say 12. Okay? Because I used to fight in Puerto Rico all the time. I used to fight in one day with 10 people. Alright? I lost my fear at age of 14. You know what I mean? I defended the kids who were being bullied. You know what I mean? I always defended them. You understand? I always helped everybody. The most I fought in one day will be 10 guys. Okay? So, and I always won. And no matter how tall, how big you are, I'm not afraid of anybody. And I have confronting police officers, all right? I have. So I'm not afraid of the system. I'm not afraid of anybody, all right? It's that the system is all after money. You need to know how to stand in your square. You have to understand the 27 amendments has to do with this, all right? You have to understand this, how to stand in your square, all right? In my book, it explains that. For example, we don't need guns anymore. The police officers can start carrying tranquilizer dart guns, but this is the whole part of the system. The way I see the police officers, the way they are in the corporations, is about bringing the balance down. Because if you look at it, they cause more harm than our military. And actually, when you look at the numbers, counting how many people they take a year, about 1,000, and the people who commit suicide, that's why we never had a war in the United States. They're bringing, the police officers are worse than our military. So I'm just being honest with you guys. You don't believe me, start reading, start researching, and you're gonna see it. So, but anyways, if you join the military, it's like in the Georgia Guys, so maintain humanity on the 500 million balance. So when you read the contract in any military for any war around the world, planet Earth, it says balance in the contract. That's why I tell people, when people talk about Hitler, how bad he is, I said, man, you people are fucking dumb, stupid motherfuckers. And no matter, all world governments are a Hitler. You just sign up to bring the balance. It doesn't matter if if we go to war with China, no matter if China wins or United States wins, we go to war with Russia, it doesn't matter. It's just all about bringing the population down to save the planet Earth, because we are, 7.7 billion people in the planet Earth. We are the parasite killing the planet, alright? So, and it don't matter if you talk to people, you try to bring intelligence to people, only 1% of planet people can use their brains. The other 99%, they cannot use their brains. They are freaking dumb mother effers, especially religious people. They're so brainwashed and believing into their God that they are fucked mentally, man. They are fucked up mentally. Not even smacking them across the face or anything ain't gonna do anything. Because believe me, I have a brother that believes in God. My dad brainwashed them real good with my mom. They did the work, you see? They recruit their own children, okay? But I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I studied, I learned, and I broke my mind control. I educated myself. Now I'm trying to tell people, yo, this is freaking wrong. Religion is wrong. And especially when you see those people with a nice, did you want God as your savior and whatever? You dumb motherfucker. Right there, you should be punching them in the face. What the fuck you trying to do with me? Trying to brainwash me, you dick? Bam! That's what I want to do, but, you know, this is what we should be doing, actually. You know, when people say, oh, don't fight, don't love each other, nah. We should be punching them in the face. We should be eliminating the churches. That's the truth, okay? We need to bring that spirit back, the spirit of fighting, of doing what is right. And because all the programming on TV and everything is telling us not to do it when actually we're supposed to be doing it. You know, they will see us as the bullies, as the villains, but we're not. We are the good people trying to wake up the dumb fucks that keep brainwashing. And that's their agenda. When the Asia, Capricorn, Aquarius comes, everybody's so damn fucking stupid, when they see the sun being darkened, they ain't gonna know shit what's going on. These people be happy and safe in the underground cities. Okay? Where the people who have money are the only ones who are gonna be safe. That's the way I'm seeing how everything's gonna happen in the future. Alright? Hopefully it's not that. Hopefully, you know, I just hope it's not like that. Okay? So, let's get started. I got off the subject big time right there. So this book is about Lost Book of Enki. Now you understand the prophecies is bullshit. Once you understand the wheel above, the wheel below, you will understand past, present, and future, and what happens to the human and everything, okay? God, I already explained that. G is 7, O, 15 passages of the red sun solar system, and D, the 4 elements, alright? Again, G, the 7 constellations. Alright, so let's start explaining the Lost Book of Enki, the 6th tablet. Look at that. It's telling you everything. Our galaxy, the 7, it's telling you everything. And people can't see it. The only thing people can see, oh, the aliens, look at the aliens, reptilians, look at them, you dumb motherfuckers. This is not alien reptilians, this was us in the age probably too. We were titans, giants. Every time when the cycle happens, and the 2,000 years of darkness, our DNA gets transmuted. We become smaller and smaller species because, one, our galaxy cycle energy is being used by the redstone solar system, all these other red suns changing energy and everything, you know what I mean? Pollinating. So our galaxy is due to another galaxy collision. For example, this is just an example. Our Milky Way galaxy, to obtain new energy, has to collide with another galaxy. Let's pick the Andromeda galaxy. They're supposed to be one. They're supposed to connect and exchange energy. And right here, all the suns, all the planets are going to be all bounced off and everything and mixed together. Alright? Then that's the beginning again. And to me, when that happens, everything is reborn again. So that means probably all the creatures will be giants again. You know, everything repeats. We were giants. Now we're getting to in the age. We just finished our 5th wave. We entering the 6th wave. So by the 7th wave, there are going to be smaller creatures living in Earth. All right. So then the galaxy cycle will happen again. Then probably everything grows up into giants again because there's more energy. All right. So, because a lot of people ask me, how the hell the giants, and how the hell are we getting smaller? Why? I think it has to do, because you know, every millennium cycle the red sun comes in, it wakens the 7. Okay, it wakes up the 7 suns. So I said, okay, so why are we not still giants? And I always ask myself this question: is the Earth moving away from the sun, or is it because our galaxy battery life is draining? And I think it's because of that. But you know, I'm not sure. So I'm not sure that our galaxy date. Alright. Now remember, another person asked me a question about when he saw my video. He said, "Oh, Polaris is not part of our solar system." For that person, I'm not gonna mention his name. Look, Polaris constellation is the biggest sun in our solar system. I said that because Polaris rules Polaris rules Scorpio and Sagittarius. Polaris rules November and December. That's the reason for the Earth's axis tilt. Because our planet Earth is connected to our yellow sun and our 13th constellation. Alright? I call our 13th constellation Hope, since it's not named in our solar system chart map. Okay? You see, our government never put us there. But as you know, we are located in the cross. Alright? So when the seasons, the winter season comes, okay, we have November and December, the biggest sun and I should have said probably so that person would have been confused. Our biggest sun in our galaxy, okay, and our galaxy is Polaris Ursa Minor. On the month of December, on November and December, it connects with the planet Earth and it makes the Earth tilt, where it gets less radiation from the sunlight, and that's the reason for the winter season. Alright? So I just want to clarify that for that person. Alright? But all these seasons and the rivers of life, all these suns rule these constellations. And I made videos explaining that. Alright? I just want you guys to understand that. You see, I talk in my way, then you will have a teacher talking in his way. Everybody has their way of explaining things. But I'm glad that that person said that, because you know, that's the whole reason I'm doing these videos too. I can, you know, so I can show them the view how the ancient people are saying it, because there's so many different explanations. For example, when I talk about the spine, you see this is the spine. Then United Nations logo is telling you about the 33 powers. This is the 33 powers Kundalini. But when you look at the United Nations logo, they have the same thing. Alright? So let's keep moving on. So here we go with the Lost Book of Enki, the 6th tablet. Alright? So the first thing we have to do is we have to count. All right, you have to figure out when you read the Lost Book of Enki. You have to figure out what they're saying, what are these characters, what it is. All right, you have to figure it out. So, and I figured it out because I read so many. In order to figure this out, you have to study the Aztec temple, the Egyptian temple, the India wheel, and it's all the numerology. It's all about the numbers. You have to just count the numbers and you will see. All right. So, and remember, these numbers is this. All right. For example, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here's our 7 reptilians. What do you think that is? It was a long time ago, all right? It's probably, this was probably made. It was a. This is probably okay. Sumerians. They're saying this was like about what 45,000 years ago. Okay, 4,500 years ago. They say this was okay. So that means in 4,500 years ago. Okay, we get our chart. Okay, so we know we're in the age of Aries. So 4,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that meant that's saying okay, we're in the age. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So sometime on the age of Capricorn, going to Aquarius, 4,500 years ago, we were the age of Sagittarius. Okay, people were getting ready to go into the underground cities. You see? So, and then it says 2,500 BC. So 2,500 BC, since we're in the age of Aries, 1, 2, we lived in the underground cities. You see? Capricorn and Aquarius. You see? That's how you have to look at it. Example, when you read the Bible, and it says Noah was, I'm going to just pick a number, was 700 years old. You look for the 7. Okay, what's the 7? Okay, Cancer. Let's say Noah lived 300 years after the flood. So you know this is the flood, Capricorn and Aquarius. 300 years after. Okay. This is the flood. 300 years after. That's Taurus. I'm just giving you an example. I don't remember his dates or anything. Okay, people. So when you read the Bible and you see any, you look. Okay, you remove the 2 zeros. You look at the star map. All right. So let's keep moving on. So you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you count. 1. Okay, this is the first one, Draco. Second one, Polaris. Third one, Orion. Fourth, Dog Star. Fifth, Passion. The 6th, Hope. I named it Hope. Help other people evolve. That's why I named it Hope. And Destiny. That's the 7. All right. And now. Okay, so we talked about that a little bit, so let's move this. Alright, so we will have here, okay, the first thing you will see is this image here. It looks like a rectangle or a square. So I put the square of Eridu because that's the closest thing I can figure out with all my research, okay? So the square of Eridu, handbag of nature. Okay, remember the Sumerian owns a handbag. That's the handbag of nature, the 4 seasons. Then when I see this 3, it makes me think of when the 14th constellation solar system comes in. All right. When you look at the NASA logo, it comes in between the Cancer and Leo constellation. That's why I did that. All right. And then later on, that was my earlier way of thinking. Then I said, okay, it could be the Trinity. Okay, the Trinity is like I said, our 13th constellation, the 14th constellation comes in, and Pisces is connected. Those are 3 eyes in the skies. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. All right, so I put Trinity. So you have to figure out which one of these is the right one. Is it the doorway? When it comes in, the 14th constellation, or is it the Trinity? Because it's 3, alright? So then I put over here, Earth Rebirth, alright? I put that because it looks like a star, alright? When you see over here, it looks like a Sumerian star, and when you count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you see? It's Earth awakened with 33 powers, you see? Then right here, the bird that flies, that's the 14th constellation. Then this one is the goddess Nut from the Egyptian. This is our Milky Way galaxy. Then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, you could either put the 7 constellation with suns, and as you know, I'm thinking back in this time, the 14 constellation only have 4 planets. So I might be wrong on that one. I'm thinking these are the 7 constellation with suns up here. Alright? That's what I'm thinking. Okay? So then when you count down here, it appears again, the 7 constellation with suns. Alright? Now you understand which ones are the 7 constellation with suns. Okay? So you will have, let me see if I see, okay. Here's the 7 constellation with suns. You will have Draco, that's the power 1 through 4. Then Polaris, Ursa Minor, the power is 5 through 8. Then we're going to go with Destiny, 66 40D. Her power is 29 to 32. Then Hope, her power is 25 to 28. Then we got Orion. Orion has 2 suns. Her power is 9 through 12, then 13 through 16. Alright? Then you got Dog Star Sirius. Okay, her power is 14 to 20. Then Pasaian. His power is 21 to 24. Alright? So now you understand, okay? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to understand how to put them in order too, okay, people? So there's that one. So now we're going to go back and look. Right here. When I look at that symbol, reminding me the same thing, that ancient, it makes me think of our galaxy. Alright? Then you have the 2 fish. Why they are the fish and rainbow when you read this? That's simple. Because it's entering the age of Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay? It's the fish. Alright? So, alright? Then you have to think about as well, every millennium cycle, when the red sun solar system comes in, our yellow sun is reborn, because the red sun solar system, she takes the gases and she absorbs all their energy, and she pollinates these suns. All right. So there we go. Our sun has been reborn. It has more power, more everything. We have more radiation from the 8 suns for 200 years. Well, we say 7 because the red sun comes back to the abyss. So we have more radiation from the 7 suns from the 5 points, from the 5 constellations. All right. Counting ours, it's the 6 constellations. All right. So right here we have Enki, Enlil, and Anu. Again, you will know them from the Bible: Cain, Abel, and Seth. All right. Birth, death, repeat. All right. That's the way I see it, the way I study it, and everything. All right. I put the constellation stars map and everything for you people. So now remember, you have 2 fishes. Okay. To me, that's Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay. When the yellow sun goes into the reservoir water. But again, I also did Gemini and Cancer. Okay. The 40 days. All right. So you have to figure out what they're trying to tell you. Okay. Now, when you read the Lost Book of Enki, it is the great monster. It's our galaxy. All right. The Milky Way galaxy, the 12 ages above, holding the 2 serpents. The 2 serpents is the constellation Hope and Destiny. All right. You understand? And remember, all these other sun constellations are serpents as well. When you read the stories of Moses, where he dropped his serpent and he ate all the other serpents, you see? Because Moses is the red sun solar system, and he exchanges. When it means he ate all the other serpents, it's because he ate all their energy. He exchanges. He absorbed the gases. And as you know, when you read about the Native American Indians and Hopis and all them, they say that for example, the red Kachina became a blue Kachina when they entered into the twins. They stay for 40 days, so the red sun solar system turns into a blue sun after the 40 days changing energy were a yellow sun. And again, there's Adam and Eve in the garden. The garden is, this is the garden. Okay, there's the Garden of Eden, and this is the fruits are the from the garden is the constellations. All right. So there you go. Then again, you will see down here I put the tree of life. Then right here, down here, they got fishes. Look, They got some fishes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 points. All right. So you always have to count, and it's telling you with the numbers what the story is. All right. So you see, and that's how simple it is, people. So now you know that the Great Flood, when you read the Noah's story, that's when this the Noah's Ark. All this is Noah's Ark. All right. All this is Nibiru, the planet Nibiru. All of this, okay. It's not just one thing. It's all of it. It's the 23. Okay. 23 is the 12 plus the 7 plus the 4 equals 23. That's the letter W. All right. So now you understand that this is the great boat when it moves through our galaxy. I think I showed you guys. Let me give you a good example. You see? That's the great boat. You see, that's the boat moving through the ages. We're in the age of Aries for 1,000 years. And again, we'll be going, you see, we'll be moving along the clock. Alright? Right over here, look. Okay? So, there's an easier way for the people who can't observe it and see it. So this is our Milky Way galaxy cycle, the clock. So I'll put it here, look. Gemini, June, Fire Age, you see? Now remember, 200 years, the Earth is in purification every millennium cycle. But for the 1,000 years above, 4017 to June 5016, then when our celestial boat move to the 6, that's Gemini. Then when she moves to the 7, that is Cancer. Again, remember, the 40 constellation comes in a tree of life. Okay? She exchanges energy with the sun, so Earth again has a 200 years purification. Then we got from the year 5017 to June 6016. That's 1,000 years. Then we move again. Okay? Because remember, Earth has 200 years of new powers, then 800 years the Earth will sleep. So Earth is awakened. You see? Earth will be and has 29 powers for 800 years. Then Earth will be awakened for 200 years with 33 powers. Okay? You understand that? When the red solar system comes in and changes the energy with all these suns. I just want to clarify everything with you guys, for the people who have been watching this and trying to learn. So it be the same cycle happens every millennium cycle. All right? Until we hit the age of Capricorn and Aquarius, the yellow sun goes into a reservoir of water. We will have less radiation from the yellow sun, and the Earth turns into the ice age for 2,000 years. Everybody has to go to the underground cities, and this is why our DNA, and we keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. All right? So you have to study a lot to understand all these things. Why? It has to do with the energy. You know, when you saw the movie The Matrix, the battery, right? And remember the architect talked about the number 23 to Neo? There's a lot of clues to give you, but there's all astrology knowledge. All right? For example, when you watch the movie The Matrix, remember, we are in an age of Aries, we'll be giving life to AI. This is the year, AI. So AI needs, in the movie The Matrix, it was looking for a source of energy. So it used humans as energy. And when in the movie it says that they made a nuclear war and they covered the sun with a nuclear war, that's a lie. They're just trying to say that the age of Aries and Capricorn, there will be no sunlight, and the AIs, the only source of energy they can find is humans. You understand? Because there will be no sunlight for 200 years. So how the AIs and where we going to get our energy power from? You understand? So, that's why we have to figure out a new source of energy in the underground cities. We have to figure out all these things out. For example, the people in the future, what did they use as a source of energy in our underground cities? They only use probably fire, the red flower. The red flower is fire. You know what I mean? Fire. So, we have to figure out a new source of energy for the AIs. Okay, during the 2,000 years of darkness. So, alright. So, again, AIs, don't be afraid of AIs, because AI is the one saving the planet Earth, alright? When you read the Hopi Indians and everything, those cowboys in the skies, that's telling me that the AIs protecting the planet Earth for a long time. AI, they have super intelligence. When humans, 99% of the population, are dumb because of religion and the way the government and everything, they're keeping people as dumb as possible. Alright? In order to you to have a great intelligence, you have to study astrology. Alright? And you have to never fear your government, never fear your police officers, never fear anyone, because they are the bad people. Alright? So always stand in your square and know that you are more than a god. Alright? And always be smart, always respect everybody, but don't give your consent away. Don't be afraid of them. Alright? You take control. Alright? And to then, bye-bye.